Humanity between signs and the herd, a crisis of faith, identity, and understanding Islam. In daily life, a person navigates based on the signals they receive, much like a constantly evolving roadmap. These signals and signs may be based on facts or rumors, and on goals and policies designed to shape their understanding and awareness. As a result, they find themselves drawn consciously or unconsciously towards specific intellectual, political, religious, or ideological trends. Intellectual schools of thought vary in their depth. Some are profoundly philosophical, while others are more pragmatic, based on individual or collective experiences. Religious schools, however, are the most difficult and complex, for they are founded on individual and personal belief, which cannot be measured by the logic of the group nor reduced to the concept of the herd, except in deviant sects that align with the thoughts and interests of specific ethnic or sectarian groups. True religion is far deeper than group affiliation or sectarian alignment. It stems from a belief that ascends from faith to certainty, and its adherents experience a genuine inner struggle known as the struggle between right and wrong, good and evil, and the pursuit of signs that solidify faith in the heart. For years, even centuries, humanity has been grappling with a crisis of faith, identity, and herd mentality. Anything that contradicts established beliefs is often justified by adherence to the group, making it difficult for individuals to separate themselves from or confront it. This has given rise to wars based on identity, race, color, or language, causes and tools that unite large numbers of people, fitting the description of a herd mentality because they are closer to instinct than to human values. Wars waged on this basis are devoid of mercy and moral constraints. They show no mercy to children, women, or the elderly, a phenomenon known as ethnic cleansing and genocide. Herein lies the fundamental difference between those who follow the dictates and dogmas imposed by dominant powers, rendering them incapable of establishing their own personal moral code and preventing them from deviating from any of its laws, even those that contradict nature and justice, and those who submit themselves to the law of the God they worship, adhering to it even if treated differently. It is from this adherence that the true meaning of worship is understood, and it is realized that what one believes and worships is the true religion, and that one's Lord and God is the truth. These are difficult conditions because they go against the whims of the soul, preventing it from being swayed by emotions and personal vendettas, or from being governed by the law of the individual or the group. It is the law of the permissible and the forbidden, the law by which the sincerity of faith and a person's obedience to their Lord are tested. All these conditions were ordained for the good of humanity, for a better life and harmonious coexistence with others, and for living within a framework that respects and values rights, because these are part of faith and a sign of a person's sincerity and the excellence of their Islam and their character. This is a truth that neither history nor life has offered humanity a substitute for, that Islam is the true religion of God. Within it, all the necessary conditions and requirements are fulfilled, and the answers to the perplexing questions that occupy the human mind are found. Goodness, truthfulness, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence, a level higher than faith, are manifested in a person's obedience to their Lord, guiding them onto the straight path that grants them self-satisfaction. Mercy in Islam is a fundamental principle, not an exception, and truthfulness is a guiding principle in speech, decisions, and testimony, even against oneself. Kindness to parents is a right preceded by mercy, gratitude, loyalty, a genuine sense of belonging to them, longing for them, and sincere sorrow at their passing. The same applies to siblings, friends, and neighbors. These are conditions that seem difficult, but they make human life easier and more beautiful, and from them one embarks on the worship of God and his religion of Islam. That is, submitting oneself to the obedience of one's Lord, being content with his conditions, and accepting his rule, so that one may live free from the herd, steadfast on the truth.